The rain fell softly against the bistro's windows, a gentle, persistent whisper that seemed to guide the quiet rhythm of the room. Malene sat by the window, cradling her glass of wines. Her elegant posture hid the deep tiredness she carried inside. Her friend had insisted on this blind date. The man from finance, in his gray coat. Already 30 minutes late. Just as disappointment began to settle over her like damp air, the door chimed. A man stepped in, shaking rain from a worn navy uniform. The name Luke stitched on his shoulder. In his hand, a slightly crushed bundle of wildflowers wrapped in newspaper. Bright colors drooping from the downpour. He was clearly a delivery driver, caught in the storm. Not the man she had expected, but the waiter, misreading his hesitation, guided him straight to her table. Luke sat slowly, eyes wide, still holding the damp bouquet like something precious and breakable. No gray coat, only calloused hands, and a quiet, uncertain presence. "I think you've got the wrong table," she said gently. He startled, almost knocking into the table. "Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to stay out of the rain." His nervous laugh felt raw, unguarded. Malene noticed the raindrops still clinging to his sleeves, the wilting flowers, and saw her own discomfort mirrored in his eyes. Then, slowly, a real smile bloomed across her face, softening every line. "Wait," she murmured, leaning forward just a little. "You're not the man I was supposed to meet, but I hope you don't leave." Their eyes met. A silent question hung between them, heavy with shared loneliness. The piano's last note stretched, holding the moment longer, turning waiting into something chosen, not endured. The waiter returned. "Would you like to order something?" Malene asked, her gaze never leaving his. Luke's fingers tightened around the flowers. "No, I don't want to intrude." "Please," she said softly, "think of it as payment for being accidentally seated here." He gave a small, reluctant chuckle and ordered soup and bread. As he peeled off his thin, worn gloves, revealing hands shaped by years of labor, Malene quietly placed the wildflowers into her water glass. A simple gesture, yet it changed everything between them. A soft, unspoken claim. Their conversation started with the weather, polite, careful, but soon it deepened. "My daughter picked them," Luke said, glancing at the flowers, his smile almost shy. "She said I should give them to someone kind." Malene laughed, soft, surprised, the sound filling the space like warmth. "Ava," he went on, 6 years old, "thinks pink dresses are required, refuses pancakes without strawberries." Malene rested her chin in her hand, smiling. "She sounds like a handful." "She is," he said, pride lighting his voice. "Last winter, our power went out. We built a fake fireplace with tea lights and a frying pan, told stories inside a blanket fort." Malene's smile grew softer, her eyes lingering on him. "I haven't laughed like this in a very long time," she whispered, candlelight making her look less guarded. Luke looked down at his soup, steam rising in slow curls. "I don't think people are supposed to laugh when they're being a dad, a mom, and a plumber every single night." He lifted his gaze to hers, voice raw. "But Ava, she makes me believe I can." Outside, the man in the gray coat arrived. He saw her unguarded laughter, the wildflowers, the quiet intimacy, and without a word, he turned and walked away. "I was engaged once," Malene said suddenly, her voice fragile. He left before we even moved into the house. I never unpacked. Luke slid a napkin toward her. A silent understanding. I didn't think anyone could understand that kind of loss, she whispered, tears shining but not falling. Not until tonight. They sat in silence, the kind that needs no words. The check came, but neither reached for it. 15 more minutes passed, neither willing to be the first to let go.